morning, students. Today we will learn a lesson called Write Your Own Poem. Since this chapter is an activity based chapter, okay? Students, writing poems is a way to convey emotions and memories without directly stating what you are describing. Writing poetry for the first time can be challenging since there are so many ways to start and finish a poem. For that, you need to write famous poems as examples to follow them. You have to choose the type of a poem you wanted to be as a beginner. You can use a rhyming word poem. They are a good structure to start with when you have just started writing a poem. A poem doesn't have to make sense grammatically. What matters is that your audience gets the message you want to communicate using your own formation of the words. Use rhyming words if you would like your poem to have rhythm. Some poetries uses rhyming words at the end of each line to create a flow. Don't feel like your poem has to be at a certain length. There is no limits to how long a poem is. Poems can be short or long. It depends upon us. So students, first write First, we'll see the first activity. Write a set of rhyming words. Make sentences or meaningful phrases in which the rhyming words appear at the end. Arrange the sentences or phrases in the form of a poem. So this is the activity. The poem is written down as you can see. The first stanza says the name of the poem is Wonderful World. You and me should see what God wants us to be. Good, kind and beautiful. Making the world so wonderful. So this is a short poem. This is an example of a poem. The poem can be short or long. As I told you, it depends upon us. But the message we are conveying should be meaningful. Okay? Now we'll go to the second activity. Think of something that you like very much. Describe it in as much detail as you can, stressing the part you like best. Make use of suitable adjectives, adverbs, or comparisons. Arrange the lines one below the other in the form of a poem. So here now in this slide you can see there's a small poem. The name of the poem is My Rabbit. Now see here how he is dreaming. You can see the picture of a boy. He is thinking about how to write a poem. He's thinking about the things that are coming in his mind. So he is thinking about a rabbit. So he starts writing a poem on rabbit. My rabbit. I have a fluffy rabbit, so cuddly and so soft, as pure and white as snow, with a big red bow. So you can see here he has also used rhyming words. They are there. That is snow and bow. Okay. Now there is another activity. Observe things in your surroundings carefully. Write short but good description of what you see, hear, smell, feel, etc. Arrange your observations in short lines written one below the other in the form of a poem. Now you can see here the picture of a girl. Okay, the girl is thinking. So the poem here is about the garden. Now what she writes the poem? We'll see. My garden. My garden is full of flowers, roses and lilies in its bowers. The sun shines nice and bright, make it such a wonderful sight. So here also you can see the rhyming words are used. Flowers, bowers, bright, sight. So she has observed the garden and then the lines she made in her mind and started writing a poem. Okay, now we'll go to the last activity. The last activity says, how do you feel when you are very happy or very angry or very sad? What do you say to yourselves on these occasions? Try to write it down and arrange it in the form of a poem. So what you can see, the child wrote, he's writing some lines. This is how he wrote the lines. How could I? Do you ever think why? Birds fly high in the sky. I too wish to do the same, but don't know how would I. So you can see this small child, how he has written the poem. Okay, so this is how you also can write your own poem. You can write your own sentences by using the rhyming words. Okay, so here we end with this lesson. We will learn the next lesson in the next video. Thank you for listening, children. Goodbye. Take care.